guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bree, and in today's video I'm going to be doing an updated skincare routine. So one of you guys actually requested that I show you guys what I use on my face, so I will definitely be doing that today. Some of the products are the same and only two things have changed if you watch my skincare routine from last year, but I'm definitely excited to show you guys what I use today, especially because you guys are interested in it. But before we get into the video, I wanted to thank Dossier for sending me some fragrances, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I actually have been loving these scents. So if you guys don't know who Dossier is a fragrance company. All of their fragrances are handcrafted in France, and they believe that fragrances should have no markups, which means that you shouldn't be charged 1,000% more than what it actually costs them to make. So Dossier, all of their fragrances start at $29, and all of them smell really good. They're high quality, and all of their fragrances are inspired by luxury fragrances that you know and love. So two of them that I want to talk to you guys about today are Aquatic Peony and Floral Musk. And for me, the scents that I like, I love fresh, clean, and floral scents. Those are my favorite. And a little bit of fruity, not too much fruity because I don't like when things are overpowering. But I want to talk to you guys about Floral Musk. This fragrance was actually inspired by Lancome. One of their fragrances, the Adoli Ilde perfume. I probably butchered that, but this scent smells really, really good. It's very fresh and it smells so clean, and that's my favorite thing. So the top notes are pear, bergamot, lychee, jasmine rose, musk, vanilla, and patchouli. It smells so fresh, so clean, and it's definitely a great fresh spring scent. And then the other scent that I want to talk to you guys about is Aquatic Peony. This one is, their notes are mint, blackcurrant, lemon, aquatic accord, peony, jasmine, pink pepper, cedarwood, and labdanum. I don't know how to pronounce that again. But this scent was inspired by Armani's Acqua di Gioliori. Again, sorry, I think I'm butchering that. But again, Armani's perfume. And this smells so good. So if you guys have similar tastes like me, I highly recommend these two. And if you are thinking about ordering more than two, then you can go and check my video that I did last, because I did mention two more that I really love as well. So I wanted to give you guys a discount code today. So if you guys use code BREE10, you'll get 10% off your order. Then on top of that, Dossier offers 20% off your first order, which can be used in combination to my 10% discount, totaling a 30% discount on your first order. They also have a catch payment method option. So basically, when you're checking out, just select catch, and that will allow you a $10 sign-on bonus credit. So thank you so much to Dossier for sending me these wonderful fragrances, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. So this is the cleanser that I use. I use the Cerave foaming facial cleanser, and this is for normal to oily skin. So I have normal skin, so which means that I don't have really dry or really oily. My skin is pretty much in the middle, and it has 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid, and it's supposed to be really good for oil control. I have tried this one and the green one, which is the foaming facial cleanser. The foaming facial one, I liked it. I used that one for probably 2 years, but I really just didn't like that it didn't foam. Even though, you know, professionals say that the foaming action doesn't mean that your face is getting more clean. It just means that they added an extra ingredient to make it foam. But I just love that clean feeling, like that stripped feeling. I know that sounds weird, but I love that feeling, that squeaky, squeaky clean feeling on my face, because it actually makes me feel like my face is clean. But what I wanted to mention to you guys about this is that I was reading the ingredients, and I think I saw an ingredient that I think is a paraben, but I have to look into it. But it does seem like it may be a paraben. I'm gonna look into it and see if it is. If it is, actually there's 2 ingredients that I think are parabens. So I'm gonna look into it. If you guys don't know what parabens are an ingredient that, you know, cosmetic companies tend to use that has been linked to cancer. So if it is, then I'm not going to be using this anymore. I've noticed this a while ago and I just haven't looked into it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. But Cerave is, you know, a well-known brand. It's dermatologist, you know, recommended and developed and all this stuff. So yeah, so I just wanted to mention that because I am an ingredient reader. But other than that, I have been using this since the fall time, I want to say. So yeah, so other than that, I do like that. So I'm just gonna dampen my face just because I'm not in front of a sink right now, so, but I always get my face wet. And I usually do this step in the shower, so I'm not gonna do too much. And then I usually do like half a pump because this really foams up really nicely, and it's a clear cleanser. And I usually just do circular motions, and I try to focus on my T-zone because I am like not insecure, but I really don't like my pores. They have shrunk significantly, and I've noticed such a difference since I've been using these products. So I'll go into detail about the products that are for, you know, large pores and shrinking the pores and different things like that. But so what I do is I just go into circular motions, like I said, and I just focus on the T-zone where my pores are the most visible, and then right here on my forehead. So I usually will do this for about a minute, and yeah, so this gets rid of all the dirt and debris and all that stuff and just clears your skin out. So I usually do it for a minute. I saw this video that I was watching a year or two ago, and they said that apparently if you wash your face with your hands, apparently doing that for a minute a day helps to reduce acne. So that's interesting that just by touching your face, well, using a cleanser, obviously, you know, into using a cleanser and washing your face with your hands versus like a brush or something like that, it helps to reduce acne. So I thought that was interesting. Okay, so I'm supposed to do this once a week. This is the mask that I use. This is the Purity Pore Extracting Clay Mask. And yeah, so I'm supposed to do this once a week. This contains salicylic acid, and salicylic acid is supposed to be good for pores, but also for if you have acne. And I guess there was a study that was done, and it showed that like 90% of the women who use this mask did see a reduction of pores after the second use, I believe. So that's why I got this, because there was a study done and a lot of people saw a difference. And so if I was to use this more consistently, I'm sure I would have more drastic results. But you know, I just use this when I feel like I need it. But it also is an exfoliant, and it has little beads in it. So when you rub it, it feels really good. And I feel like sometimes when you have a little bit of like texture on your face, that's when it's really good to use an exfoliant. So I am just rubbing this everywhere. So you're supposed to apply it like a mask, but you're also supposed to rub it in because it also exfoliates, which is nice. And I'm just gonna let this sit until it fully dries, and then I'm going to wash it off, and then I will go on to the next step. So I just washed the mask off my face. So next I'm gonna go in with the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This is salicylic acid. Again, there was salicylic acid in here. Again, as I mentioned before, that this salicylic acid has been known to help treat acne, and it's also good for clogged pores. So I ended up getting this because I had saw an ad that talked about how this has been really good for, you know, unclogging pores, shrinking them and making them appear smaller and everything like that. So that's why I got this. And again, the esthetician that I saw, she recommended that I get this, and I'm like, I already am using that. So this is a good brand. And if you don't know what an exfoliant is, they have two different kinds: physical exfoliants and chemical exfoliants. Physical is kind of like one that has the beads, like this one, where it actually, you know, rubs and physically, you know, gets rid of, you know, any dead skin and things like that. But chemical ones, there's a liquid that resurfaces the dead skin and does it more of in a slower process, and it does it over time. And so that's what this one is supposed to do. So it doesn't burn or anything like that. So what I do is I just put like a few drops onto my hand, and then I just rub it into my face. It doesn't burn. It may sound intimidating if you never used anything like this, but it's safe. You do your own research. And then I just pat it into my face. It really just feels like an oily water. That's what it feels like. And I just press it in, and then I let it dry and set into my face for at least 30 seconds, because if you rush too much in between applying, you know, products, if you apply your products in layers as you should, sometimes you can get, you know, little beads on your face from your products, you know, not drying, having time to dry. And then whenever you're touching your under eye, you're supposed to use your ring finger, because it's the gentlest finger on your hand, and it applies the least amount of pressure. So the next product that I use is the Ordinary Niacinamide Serum. So it has 10% niacinamide and 1% zinc. So if you don't know what niacinamide is, it's just a B vitamin. So again, sounds intimidating, but it's just a B vitamin, and niacinamide is supposed to be really good for large pores as well. And it has a lot of other benefits. I don't really remember off the top of my head, but it's one of the ingredients that a lot of brands are using nowadays. So I actually am running really low on this. This is my second bottle that I purchased. So I just get about a drop of it, and then I just rub it into my face. And I feel like this serum has really helped with my pores, and I really like it. I feel as though it really has helped with the pores, because that is the issue that I struggle with the most. And I did not wait for enough time to put this on, because those beads things is starting to happen. So, but yeah, so be patient when applying. So, and then I just pat it in. I don't use an eye cream. I used to, but I don't anymore. But this time I'm actually going to let this sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with my last step. Okay, so my last step is I use the Cerave moisturizing cream. So I'm sure you guys have probably seen this either in the store or on TV. They highly advertise this product, and that's with good reason, because this product works so well. It's very thick. It lasts a long time. My boyfriend actually got me this jar. This is 19 ounces. But this is just a moisturizing cream. Like I said, it says it helps to restore the protective skin barrier. This is for normal to dry skin. And it has 3 essential ceramides, which I think all of the CeraVe products do. And it's not, it's non-comedogenic, so it won't clog the pores. Has hyaluronic acid, and it's fragrance free. If you're looking for products, just make sure everything that you use is fragrance free. Because I just heard from a lot of people that using products with fragrance is not really good for your skin. So all of the products that I mentioned today and all the products that I use for my face are fragrance free. Then I always go and rub it upwards on my neck. And I just love this stuff. It feels so good and so moisturizing. And you can use this for your body as well. You don't just have to use it for your face. And yeah, so that is my updated skincare routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave everything linked below in my Amazon store if you guys are interested in purchasing. And I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to use my code BRIE10 to get 10% off your dossier order. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.